So I just got to Pasadena at the convention center, which is right across the street. I'm in the parking garage. I'm talking quick because I'm a little bit later than I would like to be, but I wanted to introduce the video. I am at the Midsummer Scream event, Awaken the Spirits. So I've never been to a Midsummer Scream event, so I don't know if I'm the most qualified person to describe what it is normally, but I know in the past it's been at the Long Beach Convention Center. It's been this huge event that's like free, open to the public. It has like panels and speakers from like upcoming Halloween events. It also has like mini haunts, so inside of the convention center they'll have like mazes and things like that are like small versions of like what to expect this Halloween. So I know this year, because of the COVID restrictions, the normal event at Long Beach Convention Center wasn't able to take place. So I think this is going to be like a smaller event. It is ticketed. I ended up getting a VIP ticket because I wanted to come today, Saturday. It's a 2-day event, today and tomorrow, but the single day ticket sold out, and the only way that I could come today was to get a VIP pass. I'm not mad about it though. I think it's a good thing because I think it also gives me like priority seating to the panel, so I don't have to wait in line and stuff, and I'm still acclimating to being out in public. Like getting here in LA traffic, like that was enough waiting for one day. I think there's some other stuff that comes along with the VIP pass. I don't know. I will tell you when I get in there. So I'm going to stop talking now and get over there. It did look like there was a little bit of a line outside. I know the first panel started at 12:30 and it was for like Halloween Horror Nights, like art and costume design and that kind of stuff, which is something that I did want to go to, which I should probably shut up and stop talking. It's now 12:48, so I'm going to get in there and I will see you when we get there. Hey, hello. Hey, good morning. It's not actually morning, it's like 12:30. It feels like morning. I just got to Pasadena for day 2 of Midsummer Scream, Awaken the Spirits. I'm in a random parking structure in Pasadena. I don't know if this is considered downtown Pasadena. That's what it feels like. I don't know, but I wanted to find a vegan restaurant to get some lunch because I think the first panel that I really want to go to is at 2. So I have a little time, and yesterday I did not plan well. I decided to just wing it food-wise, and I was at the event from like 12 to maybe 7, and all I ate was a macro bar and like a few pieces of licorice. They do have the rad coffee truck there though, and I know they have a couple locations, and I have not been there. That's been one of the things like on my kind of bucket list that I want to go to, and I just haven't. So today we're going to be in the right place at the right time. They were there yesterday, they're there today, and yesterday I just showed up like overly caffeinated, so I didn't need any more coffee, but today I intentionally came under caffeinated so I can pick up some coffee. Maybe that's why it feels like morning. I haven't had enough coffee today. Anyway, I am picking up, I'm going to pick up Naughty Vegan, which if you've seen my video, I actually went to this place in Orange County a couple months ago and made like a review video, and I really liked them. So the place in Orange County though is called Naughty Panda, and the place here I think is called Naughty Vegan, but they have very similar branding and similar menus. It's like it's the same restaurant, but it's different. So I'm trying to decide what to get. I know last time I went I got the banh mi, and then I got like their fries. They have like a fry, like seasoned fry. Seasoned, that's an understatement. It's like fries with a bunch of stuff piled on it, like fake meats, sauces, veggies. It was really, really good. This time though, I want to try something different. They also have sushi, and I was thinking sushi. They also have a sushi burrito, and I've never had a sushi burrito. I've been intrigued. Is today the day that I'm going to try a sushi burrito? I don't know. I might just go with regular sushi, but I figured I would get takeout, bring it back here, and then come and tell you about yesterday. Actually, now that I'm saying that, let me stop talking so I can focus on ordering, and I'll catch up in a second. So quick update, I am back. Hello. I ended up eating at the restaurant. They had a little outdoor like seating area, just like a line of tables along the building, and it was really cute, and I wanted to be outside, and I'm glad I ate, but it's really humid, and this update is going to be quick because I really want to be inside and in air conditioning, and I want to get my rad iced coffee. So I did not get the sushi burrito today. I got their surf and turf sushi roll, which was like, it had like seitan meat on top, and then inside was some kind of imitation crab meat, I think. Whatever it was really good. And then I got a side of their macaroni salad, also very good. I feel like this is the kind of restaurant that I could order literally anything on the menu and be happy. And also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's like they're theming some of their some of their item like menu names are like themed around like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. And I'm not really super familiar with that, but I don't know, it's cute if you're into that kind of thing. Go check them out. Something I noticed is that their name, Naughty Vegan, and their logo, which is like a cute panda and like a guy, catches people's attention. Like as I was sitting outside, I would say like 80% of the people that walked by like said the name out loud, and they're like, oh, what's that? That looks interesting. So I want to head over to the convention center. I think I'm about 5 minutes away, but I just wanted to like recap kind of what I did yesterday. So I did make the Halloween Horror Nights like art department panel, which was really, really interesting. I think I just missed the first like 10 minutes of it or something. But they kind of talked about like storyboard design, writing, costuming, basically every part of like the artistic process that goes into putting like the scare zones and mazes and everything about Halloween Horror Nights together. So I've never actually been to Halloween Horror Nights. It might seem strange now that I think about it that I am coming to this Midsummer Scream event, because I haven't been to any of the stuff that they're talking about. Actually, that's not true. The second panel I went to was Winchester Mystery House. I have been there twice, and also the Haunted Hayride. I've been there also twice. But kind of the reason I wanted to go to this event is so I could get kind of a sneak peek of everything that's going on, because I do think that I want to go to one or more actual haunts this year. Even last time, 2019, I made a video about my first time at the Haunted Hayride. I did the hayride, and I enjoyed the little like Midnight Falls area, but I didn't do any of the mazes. Because I was too scared, and also my ticket didn't include it. I intentionally got the cheapest ticket that didn't come with any of the mazes, because I knew I was going to be scared and I just wanted to test it out. But speaking of which, I also went to the Hayride panel yesterday, and they gave us all a free ticket to the Hayride this year. And I'm not sure what level of ticket it is. I'm assuming they're going to want us to do the mazes, so it probably includes that. so I will most likely do that this year.
Halloween night. And so when guests arrive to the event, they walk right into the middle of the Midnight Falls Town Square and into this fall festival.
So real quick, I guess a mini announcement that hasn't been public yet, but I'm sure you've put it together. The event is returning to Griffith Park. However, there is a small construction project, so we are moving within Griffith Park to a different location. And the good news about that is allowing us to sprawl out a little bit more and expand our town of Midnight Falls. So the town square is going to be bigger. It's going to have more offerings as far as like food and beverage and more sets and more characters. And the characters really are the lifeblood. Like Ted mentioned, we do have like the voice narration that's kind of the thread that ties it all together. But if you take a minute to interact with the characters, they will offer you the deep dive into what's going on. So I really, really urge you guys, take a minute, engage some of the characters. They're a lot of fun. And that's kind of what Ted's really, really great at, is being able to come up with these really deep backstories and train the actors in a way to really offer a nice deep dive into the stories. We wanted to create an old, I don't know how to politely say this, but crappy rest stop that we pull off to when you're traveling across the country. So it's this old like trucker rest stop with the cornerstone of it being this diner. So as you get into the diner and you see they're obviously eating human meat for dinner, it then takes you on a path of how that food made its way to the table. So you're going backwards through the establishment, back into the kitchens, and then out to where they're.
I've also been thinking about Not Scary Farm or possibly Halloween Horror Nights. Now that I also went to 2 Halloween Horror Nights panels actually yesterday, the art department one that I mentioned, and then just kind of like a more broad one. The second one that I mentioned was kind of more of an overview of what Halloween Horror Nights was going to be like this year, things that are coming back, things that are new. There's a new scare zone maze. I don't know what they're called. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm going to get some dislikes on this video from like the hardcore haunt people who are just like, what are you doing, you noob? Anyway, that presentation was with John Murdy, who is like the creative director of Halloween Horror Nights, and I really enjoyed that talk. He went really in depth on the new scare zone, which is like with the Bride of Frankenstein. And I don't want to give too much away because I don't want to give spoilers, but just like kind of seeing the drawings and like the design behind the Bride of Frankenstein and like the story behind it. We also got a sneak peek of the soundtrack to it, which is by Slash. I guess he's done like several of the Halloween Horror Nights soundtracks. Seeing all of that really made me want to experience it. So Halloween Horror Nights definitely a contender this year. Might be worth it sitting in LA traffic to get myself up there. Maybe I will do it. Anyway, I think that's enough of a recap for now. I'm gonna head over there. I think this person might be wanting my parking spot. Maybe they saw me in here. So I'm gonna go and I will see you when I get there. I will update you soon.
In my house for 2 people. So desperate for anything, Halloween. Because as you can see from this presentation, ever since I was a wee lad, as they say in Ireland, Halloween's been my favorite time of year, and I know you guys feel the same way. But what it really brought home for me on a personal level, and I know I'm speaking for every single person at Universal and everybody who works on this event, is when you don't have something that you love doing, man, do you miss it. And what you particularly realize is how grateful you are to each and every person who has supported this event. I mean, I said this is my 15th year, it should be 16th, but it's 15th, of doing Horror Nights, And that is such an honor and a privilege to get to do that for all of you guys, to get to see people go through all of this work that everybody on this team works year-round, nowadays more than a year-round, because I've been working on 2022 for 4 months. No spoilers, though. We'll not be talking about that. But you really realize just how important this community is of people that are like-minded people that love scary stuff, right? And when you guys weren't there, man, did we miss you. So I just wanted to say on behalf of everybody at Universal, thank you so much for supporting this event. It means the world to everybody who works on this project. You guys are the best and the most loyal fans, and thank you.